on January 14, 2025, will forever become a dark milestone in the history of world cinema. The name Johnny Depp, one of the most talented and charismatic actors that Hollywood has ever produced, tragically passed away in a car accident, leaving behind immense regret and sorrow in the hearts of fans everywhere. Although the love for him will always live on, his death has made many feel as if a part of their lives has been abruptly severed. That morning, Johnny Depp was driving a shiny black car, feeling excited and eager as he prepared to participate in filming for his latest movie. This was a project he had nurtured and awaited for a long time, and his role in this film was expected to further establish his name in the film industry. In fact, Johnny always had a deep love for acting, and the long days beside the stage had always driven him to strive daily to become the best version of himself. Perhaps, in the final moments of his life, Johnny reflected on the significant milestones he had experienced, from his early years when he began his acting career in Hollywood, to the grand ambitions he had pursued. Starting from minor roles in television shows, Johnny relentlessly worked his way up, making a strong impression on audiences. He once shared that each character he portrayed was a part of himself, a facet of his soul he wished to explore and share with the world. Music played from the car's radio, with familiar melodies from his favorite song. This was also how he often sought inspiration before each filming session. Each song seemed to evoke memories of adventures he had experienced. More than just acting the part, Johnny felt he lived through each character he portrayed. He invested considerable time and energy to portray the essence of every role, making audiences feel as if they were witnessing a truly vibrant story. In his mind, images of scenes, dialogues, and the relationships between characters replayed like a film etched deep within. However, life is fraught with surprises and dangers. As he approached an intersection, a large truck suddenly swerved into his lane. Johnny felt his heart racing as he spotted the truck in the rearview mirror, but unfortunately, in that moment, nothing could save the situation. Despite slamming on the brakes, his car collided forcefully with the truck, ending everything in an unimaginable crash. Witnesses reported that the sound of the collision echoed like thunder on a summer day, sending chills down the spines of those passing by. When news of the accident broke, it quickly became a frenzy across all media platforms. News channels from CNN, BBC, to entertainment sites like TMZ and Entertainment Weekly rushed to deliver breaking news, providing updates every second. There were harrowing images from the scene, and the announcements of his sudden passing left audiences unable to contain their emotions. Grief spread across social media, where millions gathered to express condolences for a star who had left a lasting imprint on their hearts. In the poignant comments, fans shared posts, images, and videos of his performances, from the iconic role of Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, to deeply moving performances in other films. Many reminisced about the first time they watched Depp's films, the emotions those experiences evoked, and how they influenced their lives. Notably, those who grew up watching Depp's films expressed that he was their inspiration to pursue the arts, helping them envision different worlds and igniting their wonderful dreams. Photos from various films featuring Johnny flooded social media platforms, and the hashtag RIP Johnny Depp quickly became one of the most discussed topics. People began to share personal stories about how Depp had touched their souls. Millions passed along heartfelt and emotion-filled stories about the actor's illustrious career, from his iconic roles to behind-the-scenes moments. Johnny Depp was not only a major star but also a man with a generous heart, always willing to help others. His friendships with colleagues, especially young artists, became an important part of many people's perceptions of him. Not only those who had worked with him but fans also saw in him a shining example. In interviews, Depp often spoke of the joy he felt in exploring new talents and regularly organized gatherings to share insights and experiences with them. In fact, Johnny received many letters from young fans seeking advice about artistic paths. He didn't simply respond but took the time to meet with them, providing opportunities for them to showcase their talents. One young artist recounted a touching memory of how Johnny helped her prepare for an audition. That ordinary yet meaningful gesture left a deep impression on those he assisted. To many generations, Johnny Depp was not merely a celebrity but a model of dedication and commitment to his craft. His image conveyed a powerful message about never giving up on passion and creativity, despite the difficulties and challenges life may present. Johnny Depp's passing marked not only a loss for his close ones but also for a vast culture. His funeral was held at one of the most famous churches in Los Angeles, attended by friends, family, and thousands of fans from around the world. A somber atmosphere enveloped the surroundings as attendees stood quietly in black attire, their eyes filled with grief and sorrow. Flowers adorned the space, and handwritten letters, images from his films, along with fans' personal memories linked to his artistic career were respectfully placed beside his portrait. In memory of Johnny, many colleagues penned emotional letters. Actress Winona Ryder, who once shared a beautiful romance with Depp, expressed in a social media post, "Johnny was a light in many people's lives. He was more than just an actor, he was a friend, a devoted father." The heartfelt lines struck a chord with millions, painting a bittersweet picture of significant loss. Numerous actors, directors, and those who had worked with Johnny Depp stepped up to share unforgettable, heartwarming stories about their wonderful memories. Actress Gwyneth Paltrow couldn't hold back tears as she recalled joyful moments working alongside him. She shared, "Johnny created not just a character but infused a deep and emotional soul into the film, something I will never forget." A series of actors contributed the most heartfelt tributes to Johnny, as a way of thanking him for all he had done for them in the world of cinema. They shared emotions, vivid memories of their workplace, filled with laughters and tears. In mourning a person like Johnny Depp, we not only reflect on his death but also on the values he left behind. It is undeniable that he was a rare talent in the film industry. Films he participated in, such as Pirates of the Caribbean, Edward Scissorhands, and Sweeney Todd, became classics that many will cherish forever. Each character Depp portrayed, from comedic pirates to dark figures, provided audiences with profound and complete emotions. The next day, a special screening was organized at one of the largest cinemas in Los Angeles to honor him. Thousands lined up outside, each carrying personal memories, emotions, and their own recollections of Johnny Depp. As the screen lit up, scenes from classic films unfolded, with thunderous applause echoing in the cinema, heightening the emotional atmosphere. Tears fell as stories of Jack Sparrow's adventures and the heartaches in the pirate world were reenacted. Gradually, as the values Johnny Depp left behind were celebrated, people began to realize that his death could not erase him from the hearts of millions. His career was not merely a string of films but a collection of artistic works that conveyed profound messages about love, friendship, sacrifice, and the personal struggles each of us endures. Johnny Depp's legacy lies not only in memories of an actor but also in lessons about life, acceptance of oneself, and the courage to live and love authentically. Following the news of Johnny Depp's death, many artists penned essays and shared on social media about the impact he had on their lives and careers. Many called on arts organizations to launch memorial movements, preserving Johnny Depp's legacy by organizing screenings of his works and creating scholarship funds for young talents in the film industry, aiming to inspire the next generation. Many fans visited Johnny Depp's home, where paintings and memorabilia from his films preserved many memories. Each photo, painting, and keepsake became vibrant reminders of an extraordinary artistic life. Moreover, a memorial website was established, where fans could register their names and share their favorite memories of Depp, the films that touched their hearts and souls. Those who cherished Johnny collectively organized continuous commemorative events at cinemas, universities, and community spaces. Retro film screenings filled with love and nostalgia for Johnny's films were held not only in Los Angeles but all around the world. From Paris to Tokyo, from Sydney to London, everywhere there were people honoring his career and artistic spirit. They shared stories, emotions, and precious memories about the films that shaped their lives. Alongside memorial services, some artists began creating artwork in tribute to Johnny Depp, ranging from portraits to new poems and songs dedicated to him. These creations were not just mere literature or visual art but contained a part of Depp's spirit, freedom, creativity, and courage. With Johnny Depp's departure, many sought ways to celebrate his life and career through charitable campaigns. They established welfare funds and artistic organizations bearing his name, aspiring to assist young artists and those passionate about cinema. These funds not only supported independent film projects but also helped organize courses, workshops, and internship programs to train and enhance the skills of young people. These projects quickly garnered significant support from the artistic community, with many, from famous actors to young directors, deciding to contribute to these initiatives. They volunteered to teach, share experiences, and inspire the next generation as a way to honor and preserve the legacy Johnny left behind. The impact of Johnny's passing sparked a strong wave of creativity. Many artists, musicians, and writers began creating works heavily influenced by Johnny Depp. They wrote songs, novels, and film scripts in memory of him, exploring themes of love, dreams, and even internal strife. These creations were not just remembrances but also a part of a spiritual revival, a source of inspiration for all who admired him. As time goes on, the pain of loss may fade, but the countless values Johnny Depp left behind will forever live on in the hearts of those who loved him. Johnny's life journey, from his early steps into acting to becoming one of Hollywood's top stars, is an inspiring tale. He gifted the world of art with magnificent works, bestowing cherished memories upon millions. His image, with that smile and remarkable roles, will undoubtedly live on in the memories of those who have enjoyed his performances. And even though he has departed, the legacy he leaves behind will forever resonate in the hearts and spirits of all who appreciated the melodious tales of a great artist. Ultimately, it seems that what Johnny Depp left the world is not just a remarkable career or vibrant roles but also a profound lesson about pursuing passion, self-acceptance, and the courage to be true to oneself. His legacy will continue to thrive not only through films but through the hearts and spirits of all who ever loved and admired him. Johnny Depp was not merely a name but an everlasting symbol, someone who will always belong to the world of cinema and deeply within the hearts of millions who cherish art. In the hearts of fans, he will forever remain a hero, exemplifying the power of creativity and art, inspiring us to believe in dreams and hope in life. Above all, Johnny Depp showed us that in art, there are no limits to creativity, and in life, nothing is more valuable than love and acceptance. John Christopher Depp II, born June 9, 1963, was an American actor and musician. He was an award-winning talent, including a Golden Globe Award and nominations for 3 Academy Awards and 2 BAFTA Awards. His films, often featuring eccentric characters, grossed over $8 billion worldwide, making him one of Hollywood's most profitable stars. Depp began his career as a musician, performing in several amateur rock bands before transitioning to film. He made his film debut in the horror movie A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, and appeared in Platoon, 1986. Before rising to teen idol status in the television series 21 Jump Street, 1987 to 1990. In the 1990s, Depp starred in Arizona Dream, 1993. What's Eating Gilbert Grape, 1993. Benny June, 1993. Dead Man, 1995. And starred in prominent roles in Ed Wood, 1994. Don Juan DeMarco, 1995. And Donnie Brasco, 1997. He also portrayed Hunter S. Thompson in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, 1998, and Dean Corso in Roman Polanski's The Ninth Gate, 1999. In 1999, Depp received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for his contributions to the film industry. In the early 2000s, he appeared in the romantic film Chocolat, 2000, the crime film Blow, 2001, the action film Once Upon a Time in Mexico, 2003, the drama Finding Neverland, 2004, and the thrillers From Hell, 2001, and Secret Window, 2004. Depp is known for his collaborations with director Tim Burton, including Edward Scissorhands, 1990, Ed Wood, 1994, Sleepy Hollow, 1999, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, 2005, Corpse Bride, 2005, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 2007, for which he won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, and Alice in Wonderland, 2010. Depp became globally famous for his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean series, starting with The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, and reprised this role in 4 sequels, 2006 to 2017. For his performances in The Curse of the Black Pearl, Finding Neverland, and Sweeney Todd, Depp received nominations for Academy Awards for Best Actor. Other critically acclaimed films he starred in include Public Enemies, 2009, Into the Woods, 2014, Black Mass, 2015, and Minamata, 2020, among many others. He portrayed Gellert Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts films, including Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, 2016, and Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, 2018. He also lent his voice to animated films outside of his animated film Rango, 2011. In addition to acting, Depp produced films through his production company, Infinitum Nihil, founded in 2004. He formed the rock supergroup Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry. He has been named People's Sexiest Man Alive twice, in 2003 and 2009. Before pursuing an acting career, Depp was a guitar artist and later contributed to songs of Oasis, Shane MacGowan, Iggy Pop, Vanessa Paradis, Aerosmith, Marilyn Manson, and the New Basement Tapes, among many others. He also performed alongside Manson at the 2012 Revolver Golden Gods Awards. Depp played guitar on the soundtracks for Chocolat and Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and appeared in music videos for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, the Lemonheads, Avril Lavigne, and Paul McCartney. In the 1990s, he was also a member of P, a group featuring Butthole Surfers Gibby Haynes, Red Hot Chili Peppers Flea, and Sex Pistols Steve Jones. In 2014, Depp performed alongside Aerosmith on stage at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield. In 2015, Depp formed the supergroup Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry. The band also included Bruce Witkin, his friend from the 1980s band The Kids. Hollywood Vampires released their self-titled debut studio album in September 2015, featuring 11 cover songs of classic rock, along with 3 original songs, all co-written by Depp. The band made their live debut at the Roxy in Los Angeles in September 2015 and has since toured the world in 2016, 2018, and 2023. Their second studio album, Rise, was released in June 2019 and mainly consisted of original material, including songs written by Depp. The album also featured a cover of David Bowie's Heroes, sung by Depp. In 2020, Depp released a cover of John Lennon's Isolation with guitarist Jeff Beck and announced they would collaborate on more music in the future. Starting in May 2022, Depp performed on stage with Beck at several concerts in the UK, where Beck announced they had recorded an album together. Their collaborative album, titled 18, was released on July 15, 2022. Depp also accompanied Beck on his final European and American tour, starting in June and concluding in November. In May 2023, Depp performed at tribute concerts for Jeff Beck held at Royal Albert Hall in London, sharing the stage with Eric Clapton, Rod Stewart, Ronnie Wood, and Kirk Hammett, among many other artists. On July 17, 2024, Depp was a special guest at one of Andrea Bocelli's 3 concerts celebrating 30 years. Depp and Bocelli performed in Aranjuez con tu amor to honor Jeff Beck. Depp played guitar while Bocelli sang. Other guests included Will Smith, Ed Sheeran, Russell Crowe, Brian May, Jon Batiste, and Laura Pausini. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to help me gain more motivation to create better videos. See you again in upcoming